Hey students, good morning everyone. So in the last class we have proved some questions based upon the triangle formula. So let's do some rest of the questions. How we will prove some different types of question. So let's see first. Today's first question is if 3 cot A equals to 4, then prove that 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equals to cos square A minus sin square A. So this is our today's first question. What is given here? If 3 cot A equals to 4, then we have to prove 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equals to cos square A minus sin square A. So how we will do? First of all, solution. So in maths, first of all, what we have to see? I have said you first you have to see what is given in the question. What is given? Given 3 cot A equals to 4. Okay? 3 cot A equals to 4. So let's find out cot A. Cot A will be 4 by 3. Okay? So from this, let's draw a triangle. See, so this is a triangle A, B and C. It's the perpendicular, right? So let's write first. Here, what is the angle here? A. So opposite side to angle A is BC. So I have said you in previous class that opposite side to the given angle will be the perpendicular. So BC will be the perpendicular. This is no doubt hypotenuse and this is the base. Okay. So let's write here. It implies cot A equals to, what is the formula? Here you write cot theta equals to B by P. Right? Then equals to, what is the base here? AB. AB by perpendicular. Perpendicular is the BC. BC equals to 4 by 3. Let's write here. This is 4 cm and here BC. BC is 3 cm. Okay. So first of all, I have said you we have to complete the triangle first. Then we will move to the question. So what will happen here? See, here what is missing in this part? We know base, perpendicular. So here hypotenuse is missing. So our formula is hs square equals to p square plus b square. Right? But here what is missing? Hypotenuse. Right? So h equals to root over of p square plus b square. That implies h equals to root over, what is p? 3. So 3 square plus b means 4. 4 square. That implies h equals to 3 square 9 plus 4 square is 16 root. That implies h equals to root 25. So that implies h equals to 5 cm. So here we found out hypotenuse. Hypotenuse equals to 5 cm. So here we will write 5 cm. Over. Now our triangle is completed. Then let's move to question now. So now see what is there in the question. We have already completed what's given in the question, and we have already have a complete information about the triangle. Now what is given in the proof? First we will see LHS. What is given in LHS? This is our LHS side and this is our RHS. So we have to prove this one, right? So let's see first LHS. What is given in LHS? 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A. So here no need of cot theta. We will write here tan theta formula. So what is tan theta formula? Tan theta equals to P by B, right? So here you see, here our angle is A. So same and side opposite to angle A is BC. So this is perpendicular, this is base, this is hypotenuse. So it will not change, triangle is same. So here you write, first of all let's find tan A. What will be tan A? Here what it is given? Tan square A na. So we have to find the tan A value first. So tan A equals to P by B. So perpendicular is our BC by base is our AB equals to BC is 3 by AB is 4. 3 by 4. So here we will write tan A equals to 3 by 4. Okay, nothing, just to remember the value. Okay. So next, let's find the value of this. 1 minus, see, tan square A. Tan A is 3 by 4. 3 by 4. Here square is there. So 3 by 4 whole square by. Same, here 1 plus is there. So 1 plus C. Here also tan square A. Tan A is 3 by 4. Square is there na. So here square. Over. Now equals to, what will happen? 1 minus 3 square is 9 by 4 square is 16 by 1 plus 3 square is 9 by 4 square is 16. So equals to 16 minus 9 by 16 whole by 16 plus 9 by 16, right? So 16 minus, here 16 and 16 will cut. Then 16 minus 9 is 7 by 16 plus 9 is 25. So here our answer came 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equals to 7 by 25. So here we will note that one. 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equals to 7 by 25. Over. So our LHS we have found out 7 by 25. Let's see now. We will go to RHS. Okay. So see, what is RHS now? First we will write RHS. Okay. So what's given in RHS? Cos square A minus sin square A. First we will write cos square A minus sin square A. Okay. So here first we have to find out cos A. Cos A. Cos A equals to, we know already, cos theta formula is B base by hypotenuse. So base is our AB. AB by hypotenuse is AC. AC. So AB is 4 by AC is 5. 4 by 5. So cos A equals to base by hypotenuse. Base is AB and hypotenuse is AC equals to base is 4 and hypotenuse is 5. So 4 by 5. Next, sin A. Sin A formula is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Perpendicular is BC by hypotenuse is AC equals to perpendicular is 3 by hypotenuse is 5. So 3 by 5. 3 by 5. Okay. So no problem. So then what we will do? Here we will write the values. Cos A is 4 by 5 and sin A is 3 by 5. Okay. So next we will find out the value now. So what is there here? Cos square A. Cos A is 4 by 5. So here cos square A is there. So 4 by 5 whole square. Square is there. So square. Minus sin A. Sin A is what? 3 by 5. So here 3 by 5 square is there now. So here square. Okay. Next equals to 4 square is 16 by 5 square 25 minus 3 square 9 by 5 square 25. Okay. So what will happen here? 25. LCM is 25. In upper side 16 minus 9. So 16 minus 9 is 7 by 25. Right? This is our RHS. How much RHS came? So here then cos square. You remember cos square A minus sin square A equals to 7 by 25. Here you can see we have proved LHS. 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equals to 7 by 25. So RHS and LHS both came same. Right? So we have proved. Let's write now. What we will write? Therefore, we have proved that hence we have proved that 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equals to cos square A minus sin square A. Okay? Over. So our question completed. We have proved here. Okay. So one proof completed. Let's move to next question. Okay. Next, what is the next question? Let's see. Our next question is, see, second. What is given? If tan A equals to 1 by root 3, we have to find it's given first sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C. Okay. So here you see what is the question. This is the first question. Again one question is there, but first we will find out, we will solve this question. See, if tan A equal to 1 by root 3, we have to find sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. So first solution, what I have said you, first you have to see what is given in the question. So here we will write given tan A equals to 1 by root 3. Over. Then what is our next work? We have to do a triangle to know the sides. Okay. This is a triangle. This is A, this is B, and this is C. Over. So here first write here tan theta formula. Tan theta equals to P by B. I am writing the formulas because in this triangle we can also confuse about these sides. So it's better to write everything clearly. If you will write the formula, then you will not get confusion nor you will make any mistakes. So tan A equal to 1 by root 3. So here first of all what we have to see? Angle. What is the angle here? A. So A. So opposite side to angle A is BC. So this will be the perpendicular. We already know that. So this is the base and this is the hypotenuse. So let's write here tan A equals to perpendicular. Perpendicular is BC by base. Base is our AB equals to 1 by root 3. So here we will write BC is 1 and AB is root 3. Okay. Next what is our duty? I said we have to complete the triangle. So let's complete the triangle. In triangle, which part is missing? Perpendicular is there, base is there. So we have to find hypotenuse. So formula is HS square equals to P square plus B square. From Pythagoras theorem we already know that. So here H is missing now. So that implies H equals to root P square plus B square. Okay. That implies H is our AC. So AC equals to root, what is P? BC square. BC square plus base is AB. AB square. That implies AC equals to BC is how much? 1 square plus AB is root 3. Root 3 square. Root. That implies AC equals to 1 square is 1 plus root 3 square is 3. Root. That implies AC equals to root 4. 1 plus 3 4. That implies AC equals to 2. So how much AC came here? 2. Over. So now we have completed the triangle part. Let's move to question now. Over. We have already wrote what is given and what we have found out, and then we went to formula and completed about triangle. So now we have complete information about triangle. Let's move to question now. Over. So see what we have to find out now. First you look at the question. Sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. So here you can see we have different angles. Sin A, cos C, cos A, sin C. 4 are different. Then we have to change the triangle values. Okay. So let's write first. First we will bring all the values. First of all, what is there? Sin A. Sin A. So what is sin A? You write here formula. Sin theta equals to P by H, perpendicular by hypotenuse. Here our angle is A. So opposite side to angle A is BC. So no doubt it is perpendicular, base, hypotenuse. So perpendicular is our BC by hypotenuse is AC. Then BC is 1 by base. Hypotenuse is AC 1 by 2. Here you see sin A. I have written sin A. Angle is A here. So we have to find perpendicular by hypotenuse. So opposite side to angle A is BC. So this is the perpendicular I have said you. Then this is the base and this is the hypotenuse. So P by H perpendicular is BC by hypotenuse is AC. So BC is 1 and AC is 2. Over. Let's find now sin C. In sin A is 1 there and sin C is 1 there. Let's find for sin C. Same, but you see here angle A is there, but here our main focus is angle C. So now we have to change something. You change. Hypotenuse is the slope. No need to change that. It will remain constant. I have already said that. So here what it will happen? You see. What is our main focus? Angle C. So what I have said you, which angle is given in the question? Opposite side to that angle is the perpendicular. So opposite side to angle C is AB. So this will be the perpendicular and this is the base now. Okay. So now sin C is P by H. What is the perpendicular now? AB. AB by hypotenuse is AC. P by H. So AB is root 3 by AC is 2. Okay. Over. We found out two angles. Let's go to next. What is next? Cos A, cos C. Sin A, sin C. We have already found out here. Now we have to find cos A and cos C. So what is cos A? Cos A equals to, here we write the formula first. Cos theta equals to B by H. Right? So here cos A equals to, we have to see the angle first. Here is the angle A. So we have to change again. Hypotenuse is same as usual, no problem of hypotenuse. Let's see about perpendicular and base. Here your main focus is not C, here your main focus is A, right? So opposite side to angle A is BC. So this will be the perpendicular and this is the base. Okay. So cos A equals to base. Base is our AB by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is AC equals to AB is how much? Root 3 by AC. AC is 2. Over. Clear? Next we will go to cos C. Now you see, now what is the angle now? Angle changed. Previously it is there A. So now it is there C. So let's again we have to change the angles. So here our main focus is angle C. So opposite side to angle C is AB. So this is the perpendicular now and this is the base. Over. So cos C is base. Which is the base now? BC. BC by hypotenuse is AC. So what is BC? 1 by AC is 2. 1 by 2. Over. So we have find out all the values. Sin A, cos C, cos A and sin C. Over. So we can simply go to quotient now. So what is quotient given? Here we write. We will write sidely. It will not happen here. So write sin A equals to 1 by 2 sin C equals to root 3 by 2 cos A equals to root 3 by 2 and cos C equals to 1 by 2. Over. So we find out these 4 values. You can note that in your notes. No problem. Next, we will go to question now. Okay, let's write the question here. Sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C. This is our question. So let's see. Equals to sin A. Sin A value is half. We have already found out. So 1 by 2 into cos C. How much cos C? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus cos A. Cos A is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 into sin C. Sin C is also root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. Okay. Next. So 1 by 2 to 4. Multiply. We have multiplied 1 1 to 4. Then plus root 3 into root 3. 3. Yes, now if 2 root will come, then what will happen? Root 3 square. So root and square will cancel. Then 3 will come. Then by 2 into 2, 4. So equals to, here what is the LCM? 4, 4. Means LCM is also 4. Enough. 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3. So 1 plus 3 is how much? 4 by. Here is also 4. So 4, 4 will cancel. Then we will get 1. So our answer is 1. Over. So similar. Question is same. Given is same, but we have to change the question. Let's see what is the next question. Same, but only a little bit twist is there. What is that? You have to only do here minus. You have to change the question as minus. Sin A cos C minus cos A sin C. So we only changed the sign here, but our question is same. So we have already found out the values. Let's move to solution. First we will write what he is asking in the question. Sin A into cos C minus cos A into sin C, right? So equals to, how much is sin A? 1 by 2 into cos C 1 by 2 minus cos A is root 3 by 2 into sin C is root 3 by 2. So what it will happen? 1 into 1, 1 by 2 into 2, 4 minus root 3 into root 3, 3 by 2 into 2, 4. Right? Sin A, sorry, question is not like this. Question is not sin A sin C. It's the question is cos A into cos C and minus. Here you see. Question has changed. It's not sin A cos C. It's cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Okay. So let's find that. Cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C. Okay. So see, How much is cos A? Root 3 by 2 into cos C is 1 by 2 minus sin A is 1 by 2 into sin C is root 3 by 2 over. So what will happen? Root 3 into 1, root 3 by 2 into 2, 4 minus root 3 into 1, root 3 by 2 into 2, 4. Okay. So LCM will be 4. Enough. What it is there? Root 3 minus root 3. So plus and minus root 3 will cancel. 0 by 4 equals to 0. So it came 0. See, I have said you previously sin A cos C minus cos A sin C. If you will do like that, let's do to solve your confusion. I will do that question also. Otherwise you will confuse in it. Let's see. We will do as previously I have written the question. Let's do. You will see why I have erased it. See, here what is there? Sin A. Here what is there? Sin A cos C minus cos A sin C I have written, right? So why I have not done this solution? Let's see. First write the question. Sin A into cos C minus cos A into sin C, right? So sin A is 1 by 2 into cos C is 1 by 2 minus cos A is root 3 by 2 into sin C is root 3 by 2. So let's see why I have erased this quotient. See, 1 into 1, 1 by 2 into 2, 4 minus root 3 into root 3, 3 by 2 into 2, 4. Here no doubt LCM will come 4. But here you see 1 minus 3. Okay? 1 minus 3. So 1 minus 3 how much? Minus 2. Minus 2 by 4. Minus 1 by 2. So the answer came in negative. No problem. What's the question? You can solve as usual. Only you have to write the values in proper way. This may be your confusion in triangle. What is the base? What is the perpendicular? But I have said you very clearly how in a triangle you can rectify, you can identify the perpendicular and base. What? Our main focus should be in angles. Then what will be the question also? You can solve it very clearly. So our answer came minus 1 by 2. Over 3 types of questions we have done in this. Then next move to next problem. Next, what is given in next question? C. It's a twist question. Third number. It's given in a triangle PQR. Right angle at Q. Right angle at Q. Okay. Then it's given PR plus QR equals to 25 cm and PQ equals to 5 cm. Then we have to find, here it's given, determine the values of sin P, cos P and tan P. Okay? No worry of the question. You can see in a triangle PQR, right angle at Q. Okay, no problem. Let's do solution. First, what we have to see? in maths first we have to see what it is given. Again one triangle is also given here. This is a PQR triangle. Okay, what it is given? PQR. This is P, this is Q and this is R. So in question you can see PQ is given 5 cm. Okay, so let's find out this is the hypotenuse, this is the perpendicular and this is the base in a normal triangle. So now let's find out the solution. So first of all you see here it's given PR plus, here you write given PR plus QR equals to 25. Okay, always write the units in maths, it's most important. So how here you see PR plus QR equals to 25 cm. So here is, you can do one thing, you will take let PR, because PR is the longest side hypotenuse in the triangle, so let PR equals to x cm. Okay, so what will be the QR now? Then what it will happen? Instead of PR, what we will write? X. X plus QR equals to 25. Okay, that implies QR equal, we will find this one now, QR. So equals to 25 plus x is there, so this side it will come, then it will become minus x. So QR equals to 25 minus x cm you can write. Okay, so now let's move to the triangle. So we already know the formula of triangle is h square equals to p square plus b square. It means hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle and the square of the longest side of the triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of two smaller sides in a triangle, that is perpendicular and base. So what is our hypotenuse now? PR. So PR square equals to perpendicular is QR square plus base is PQ square. Okay, root over. Now that implies PR. How much we have to PR? PR equals to x. So here you write, don't make root, here you write square. Okay, so x square equals to, how much is QR? 25 minus x. So instead of QR we have to write the value of QR, that is 25 minus x whole square. Okay, plus PQ is already given 5 cm in question, means 5 square. Okay, that implies x square equals to, here you see, you can say 25 is A and x is our B, that means A minus B whole square. What is the formula of A minus B whole square? A square plus B square minus 2AB. So A square means 25 square plus B square means x square minus 2 into A is 25 into B is our x plus 5 square is 25 over. Now that implies x square equals to 25 square is 625. 625 plus x square minus 2 into 25 50, 50x plus 25. Okay, so here we will write those values, we have to erase now. So here you write those values. What is the value? We have took PR equals to x and QR it came 25 minus x, and in question it's given PQ equals to 5. Okay, next. So here you have to, what you have to do, see, then find this one, see, x square equals to 6. See, x square, this is in, if this x square is in positive sign, we will bring it to left side because x square and x square are same. Then it will become x square minus x square equals to 625 minus 50x plus 25. Okay. So what it will happen, x square will cancel. That implies this 50x. See, after x square, then what will come? This 50x. This is in negative sign. You bring this to left hand side. Then it will become positive sign, means 50x. 50x equals to 625 plus 25. 50x we brought left hand side. It is in negative sign. After coming to left hand side, it became positive sign, equals to 625 plus 25. Okay. That implies 50x equals to 650. Right? 625 plus 25, 650. That implies x equals to 650 divided by 50. 0 will cancel. Again in 5 table, that implies 5 1 ja 5, 5 3 15. So x equals to 13 cm. How much x came? 13 cm. Okay. Let us erase this part. So now you see here what it came, x equals to 13 cm. So here you see we have written, we have taken PR equals to x, that means therefore PR equals to 13 cm. Okay, you can write in triangle that PR is 13 cm. Next, PQ over PR over. Now we have to find which one? PQ over, again PR also over. Rest is there, QR. What is the formula for QR? Therefore, QR equals to 25 minus x equals to 25 minus x we brought how much? 13. So here you will write 13. 25 minus 13 is 12. So therefore, QR equals to 12 cm over. So here you can write it, QR is 12 cm. Okay. Next. So now we have completed the triangle. Next we have to determine the values of. So here we, in a triangle PQR, right angle at PQ, what it's given we have written first, then we have solved the triangle clearly. Now we have a complete information about triangle. Next we can determine the values of these angles easily. So see. See, what will happen here? First, determine the values of sin P. First, let's find sin P. Sin P. What is the formula for sin theta? P by H, right? Right here. Sin theta equals to P by H. Okay? So, which is the perpendicular? QR is the perpendicular. See, here angle P is given, P. So no doubt triangle will remain same. No question of changing the triangle. So perpendicular. Perpendicular is our QR by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is PR equals to QR is 12 by PR. PR is 13. 12 by 13. So we got sin P equals to 12 by 13. Next we will go to cos P. Right here cos theta formula. Cos theta equals to B by H. right? So what is given in the question? To find cos P, base, cos P equals to base, which is the base? PQ, PQ by hypotenuse, hypotenuse is PR. So PQ is 5 by PR is 13, 5 by 13, okay? Next, easy, only by seeing the triangle you can put the values. Next, over, next tan P. Let's see about tan P. Tan P equals to, what is tan theta formula? P by B, right? Perpendicular by base. What is the perpendicular? QR by base is PQ, PQ. Then QR is 12 by PQ is 5, 12 by 5. So here, how you can prove? So see, here tan P, what it came? 12 by 5. So let's see, you see here, every values are correct or not, I will say you. So tan P, another formula is, we already know, tan P, tan is the reciprocal of what? Sin by cos. So sin P by cos P. You have to check the angles, what it is given here. If theta is given, then sin theta by cos theta. But here it is given tan P, so sin P by cos P. So we already know sin P value, it is 12 by 13 by cos P. Cos P is 5 by 13. So what it will happen? 12 by 13 into 13 by 5. It will cut. Then how much tan P came? 12 by 5. So we got now, here also 12 by 5, here also 12 by 5. Over. Okay. So for now we have solved 3 questions. So in next class also we will do some more questions on that. So for now, have a good day, and we will prove the next of the questions in our next class.